Good afternoon. I am Chris Brown. I am the offensive line coach at Mississippi Valley State University in Itta Bena, Mississippi. And this is the 40th episode of Trill O-Line Play, where today we're going to be talking about a quality vertical set. All right. So thank you guys so much just for taking the time out of your day to discuss offensive line play with me. Let's dive into our overview of this week's episode. We're going to talk about vertical set in detail and what I teach and tell my guys here at Mississippi Valley State. One practice clip of us versus the defense and the simulated pass rush drill, as well as our conclusion and our nugget of the week. All right, so let's dive into it. What am I teaching? The first thing, which is not even on this diagram, is a proper stance. All right, your weight distribution, of course, is dependent on first and foremost being in a great stance. So Jalen's in a great stance, right? His hands are on his knees, he's not bent over and being a waist bender. He's bent at the knees. His weight is distributed about 70-30, 60-40 on that inside instep so that he can explode out of his stance and still have his power and his power angle. So when I'm setting straight back, I want to make sure when I vertical set that I have my power in my thighs and my knees and good ankle flexion. So I really like Jalen's stance right here, all right? I want to kick straight back. So when I'm talking about a vertical set, and the reason why we teach this vertical set is when we get these techniques right here, you have a 3 technique right here, or kind of somewhat of a guy playing in the gap, not necessarily a 4, not a 3 technique. I want to work a vertical set so that I can collect that penetrator. When that guard passes that penetrator off to me, if it is a twist game, I want strong inside hand presence. I want to kick straight back. All right, I want to keep my shoulders square as long as possible to the line of scrimmage when I'm kicking, and don't over commit to oversetting so that I get it beat inside or get picked off by a penetrator. All right. And of course, in that vertical set, we talk about Trill relationship. I want to make sure that that defender is not in front of my inside hand with my Trill relationship. All right. Trill relationship is something we talked about in a previous episode, but it's just about not oversetting when I vertical set, kicking straight back, collecting what comes to me when I'm going against a team that does a lot of movement. Okay. So this is us right here. This is Jalen again. We're working a simulated pass rush drill against the defense. You'll see Jalen. First of all, we said he's in a great stance. All right. He could have did a little better job of using inside hand presence, but he does a great job of kicking straight back and punching and timing his punch up very well against the defender that tried to dip and rip him. So great job by Jalen kicking straight back. All right. Being ready just in case some type of twist game does come. All right. And ending the party. All right. Didn't want to hurt his teammate here at practice, but this is a great job of setting, punching, and timing his punch up well. All right. Avoiding injury. Great job. Kick straight back punch, timing that punch up. All right, keeping his shoulders square as long as possible so that defender can't commit to a move because he's coached. I don't commit to that move until that guy opens up his shoulder. So that's a great job by Jalen of working that vertical set, trying to buy into what we're teaching here at Valley. All right, so thank you guys so much just for taking a few minutes out of your day to discuss offensive line play with me, the nugget of the week, work in the dark. All right, your growth, your progress, all right, the best version of you is going to come through working when you would not be on social media. All right, working in the dark, putting that time in, those hours in, your work will eventually be recognized, but you're going to grow in that dark. All right, when you're taken in that dark place, when a lot of people tell you no, you get into that place, that's where you go to work at, and that's when you evolve and become the fullness of yourself and whatever your craft is. All right, subscribe. All right, Trill O-Line Play on YouTube. Thank you. The subscriptions are starting to shoot up. Thank you guys so much just for subscribing and learning these basic fundamentals. Follow me on Twitter at Coach Brown72, where again, I give out snippets of this video throughout the week on Twitter, and then I go ahead and unload the entire video on Friday. So thank you so much.